Hey guys, Atlantic's online, and I'm playing a mysterious game that I will reveal the name very soon. All I remember at that point was finding myself alone. Fuck, I don't know the buttons. Oh my head. Where was I? It was so dark. If you've guessed the game... Oh, there was something by my feet. A flashlight. The game's home! Here we are! It's home! Cool! I've actually had this game for so long. Oh, spacebar. There we are. What's this doing? That house. Where was I? Down. Nifty. I can put up my lantern. Oh, this is a torch. What's this? There was a body lying on the floor. Who was it? I don't know. I didn't recognize his face. He was still kind of warm. I've just checked the body to see if it was warm. Oh, same thing. Oh, it's a little cat. Oh, the cat ran away. Excellent. There's a door. A little graphical glitch there. Oh, a little drip drop. And another door. What's happening here? It's a computer! This is my computer? The desk had a computer and some paper on it. And a single drawer. I didn't want to snoop, but did I open the drawer? Damn hells you did! Receipts, pens, and a blurry photo. Looked like a store of some kind. Why did this look so familiar? 'Cause I said it's my computer. Gah. Oh, what's that? Blood on the walls. It smelled fresh and sickening. I realized there was blood on my shoes and pants. Was I the bloody victim? Oh man, I had to get out of there. Oh, I didn't sound sincere at all, did I? I don't really like blood. It looks like more like mud. And also, where's the blood on my pants? Did it disappear? It must have. Indeed. I really like the 3D door animation. That's great. It's great. This is great. There's stairs as well. I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg, I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home. Seeing Rachel. Probably pronounced Rachel. Rachel. We'll call her Rachel. I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs, try to find a way out. My little torch. Why am I doing this at midnight? Might I ask, me? The shelf was full of books on local history and hunting. Seems like the owner of the house really knew the area. That's a good thing. Oh, I better investigate this areas. This is a downstairs. A thin grey mouse was stuck in a trap. It looked frantic but exhausted. Did I free it? Why not? It's a small little rat and its house is just there. Go through the door. The nicely animated 3D door. Proceeding into the coat hanger or whatever the hell that is with the graphical glitch above it. A collection of rusty tools. These looked like they'd seen a lot of use and were caked in damp smelling dirt. Why weren't they in a shed? I wonder. That is a very good question indeed, sir. I found a picture of a couple. It looked like it had been moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Did I push the switch? Yes, you did! It depressed smoothly into the wall. I heard a faraway click somewhere. Nice. Good job, Agent 99. Here we go. Here we go! I'll stay on this level for now. Until I have discovered every crevice. I was about to say fold, but kind of ruined my mojo. A black and white photo looked like the man upstairs and his wife. I guessed. There was no reason for me to keep this. Did I take it? No, that's a bit weird. No. I figured this was no help to me, so I left it behind. Alrighty then. An old dining table covered in dirty dishes for 2 people. There were dozens of beer cans and other liquor bottles among the dishes. He was an alcoholic. The smell was turning my stomach. Yet the blood and the person didn't? Oh man, blood and people, that's fine. I'm around that all day. I'm actually a morgue person. Coroner. Whew. But no dishes. And we're on Ooh. The door was taped up and seemed to be stuck. By the smell, I guessed it led to the kitchen. What's this guy up with in kitchens? Hates kitchens! Oh, a mirror. I looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn, and there was mud caked all over my shoes. Like perhaps maybe I had buried someone, and that was my shovel. The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out. So it is! Good observation, sir! Oh. The bathroom was incredibly clean. Every surface has been thoroughly wiped, and nothing seemed out of place. Ah, what a nice bathroom. What's this then? There was a photo development tray lying on the floor. Some leftover negatives were sticking out, but they were pretty blurry. I thought I saw what looked like treetops. That's a good thing to see. Trees are great. They're full of bugs and Oh! The door is now open. But I'll go through here first. And there's a thing hanging from the... Ooh, and the downstairs. Alright, so maybe I will go through the other door first. Grand. And I'll look at the table. There were sheets of paper all over the kitchen table. It looked like there was a series of names were written down, but they were too smudged to read. I could only make out a few of the notes. Keycard. Ocker. Lost one, I promise. It didn't make much sense at the time. Well, keycard. There needs to be a keycard. Ocker. I'm thinking locker. Lost one, I promise. A little bit of the drinky. And there's our friend, Mr. Rat. I thought this was the kitchen. It was the kitchen. Hurrah! Alrighty then. Sounds like there's a bit of a storm outside. Let's go in the basement. That seems like a terribly The box looked heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It had obviously been moved before. Maybe I had found a way out. I must have moved it, right? Yeah, how else are you going to get into the basement? I heaved the box forward and it finally gave. Good. There was a ladder going underground. Where the box was, a dank smell rose from the passage. Did I climb down the ladder? Yeah. Where else are you gonna go? My leg hurt like hell and I climbed down the ladder. As I climbed down the ladder, the tunnel below was even darker and the smell wasn't getting any better. But I had to get out of here. There, and find my way home. Home. The title of this game. Footprints in the dirt. Looked like more than one kind. And a lot of traffic. Maybe this is some kind of hobbit hole. Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were all about murders in town over the last few years. Wait. There were photos. Photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more. Tried to find some kind of information. Oh, Rochelle. Please be okay. I wanted to rush home, but I had to find a way out first, and I needed to see what else was down there. Why? Had I looked at everything there before moving on? I don't really want to go back, but I guess, wait a second. Places all over were marked, and the old map of town, the industrial area near the river, various houses, and even the water tower near the old rail station. There you go. Now I'd looked at everything. It was so dark down there, and the air smelled stale and putrid. I couldn't believe what I saw. What was this place? It was a dungeon! That's what it was! Crudely made shelves. They looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive. The labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warnings. It looked like a cage. It was small, but there was something coating the bottom. Something wet. Like water. Alright, so we're going... Oh, what's this? The desk looked old and was caked with grime. On it was a stack of old faded paper, covered with what looked like names. They were scratched out, and illegible notes were written beside them in the faded blue ink. I could only make out a few letters. He, if, he, ah, all, row. None of it made any sense to me. Oh, a door. How convenient. Grand door. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a little piece of water. There looked to be bones, half dug into the ground, and the remains looked old. Who put them here? Your mom. Who else? Fuck, I'm just expecting something to jump out and stab me in the face. What is this? Some kind of homemade rack, slung together with poorly cut wood and rope. It was caked with old blood. Somebody didn't actually use that, did they? I'd like to say he put a lot of sweat and tears and blood into that, and you've just gone and dissed the shiz out of it. We're going downstairs. Mr. Investigative, if that's the right word. Some kind of old boxes. They looked like they were years old. Wait a minute, these boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remembered throwing out after Rachel had moved to town. What the hell were they doing there? My clothes. Is this my basement? And this... Bats. Just bats. Well, that was odd. That was odd indeed. I remembered noticing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. Yep, and I just walked straight over it. There was a rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it? Yeah. Maybe the rope would make that broken ladder easier to descend. Okay. I had the rope now. There must have been a use for it around somewhere. Okay. But I still heard voices. Did you not hear the voices? Did you hear the voices? The rope I found would have let me climb down the broken ladder safely. Did I climb down? Yes. I don't want to hurt my knees. I could hear a faint hum, and the smell from before started to get worse. And my knees are precious. Gotta protect those knees. A bunch of old newspapers, wheat pasted together. A message had been hastily smeared on it. Keep out. Danger due to cave-in. Oh, I probably should have done that in all caps speak. Ooh, does sound a bit cavey-in-ish, doesn't it? My hands tingled from the burn of sliding down that rope. It was lucky that I found that. Who knows what would have happened if I had jumped down. You probably would have hurt your knees! Still, it was all I could do to not have rushed out of that awful place. That rack, those terrible tools. What the hell was going on back there? Ah, tools! The metal door groaned as I leaned into it, causing my heart to skip a beat at the sound. As I peered ahead into the dark of the next room, I worried that I should have taken that gun I saw. But me? With a gun? What gun? There was a gun? There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet, and there was grass smeared within it. Okay. What's that? An exposed ventilation shaft. Maybe someone crawled through there. But it was so high up. That must have been a sore landing. Okay. Go up here. Ooh. Disgusting! It was a mess and filthy garbage bags. There were rips and tears in most of the bags. What looked like an old videotape was sticking out. Did I take the tape? I wasn't sure what I hoped to discover with the tape, but I took it anyway. Damn right. Why not? Who doesn't need an old VCR tape? You know, those things are so handy. You can do so much with them. Like, the other day, I haven't seen one in years. I could hear a faint trickling sound, like water. What was that? Probably water. Exit! Cool. There was a rusty ladder sunk into the water, which smelled disgusting. I knew that I couldn't climb down that. Maybe I could find a way to drain the putrid water. Why does he smell so many things? Like, oh, that's blood. Oh, that man. Oh, the water. The kitchen. A kitchen knife covered in drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch the knife. Touch it. Did I take the knife? No. I was relieved to leave the filthy knife right where I found it. Good. Oh. The door was locked. There was a musty smell from inside. Freaking out. I wasn't sure, but I thought it was some kind of regulator. I had no idea how it worked. I didn't even know what a regulator is. I thought I could turn this water valve to shut off the flow. Did I turn it? Good. Good job. 2. And another. I thought I could turn this water valve to shut off the flow. Did I turn it? Guess I'm going through and... I thought I could turn this... I don't even need to read this. I thought I could turn this water valve to shut off its flow. Did I turn it? Did that do it? Probably should have taken more attention as to what I was supposed to actually do. The door was locked. There was a musty smell from inside. Okay. My face is itchy. A kitchen knife covered in drag. No, I didn't want to take the bloody knife. Can I? Yeah. Okay, so I gotta go through the door. But alright, so how's it gonna go? Is it gonna be one of those puzzles? Puzzles. Yeah. Looked like I turned off the water flow with this valve. Oh, okay. Maybe it's done. I'll just go back to the exit then. You know, I really like that door animation at the start. Now it's just slowing me down, man. Okay, so 1 is done. Oh, so many doors. There's so many doors. There's like 3 doors. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. The valve looked like it turned off the water flow. Alright. So, I think all of them are off now. Door was still locked. Alright, and in room 1. Though the dust I could see handprints from previous use. Probably from whoever worked in these sewers. Okay. I've turned them all off. Now what? Oh, why can't I do that? Okay. No, I didn't want to talk to you again, Mr. Valve Turner Thinger. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of stuck. Oh. I think that was correct. Looked like the water drained out by that grate in the wall. There was a small metal key left floating in the shallow pool of rancid water. Did I take it? I pocketed the small key, but it was so odd-shaped I had no idea what it might open. Alright, go back up the ladder. Back through the door. And we're gonna go through that room that hopefully... The door was locked. There was a musty smell from inside. Use the key! Okay, apparently that's not the right key then. You're probably sick of me just going through doors and rambling about keys and doors and how pretty the 3D animation is. Alright, so what's this? The safety poster had definitely seen better days. How old was that facility? The door was locked. I could see a faint light within. Aw. And up the ladder we go! Here we go! Through the door we go! Oh, a camera. There was a security camera in the room. There must have been a way to see what had happened. Maybe the VHS tape I found could be useful. Nice! Aliens? I found another dead body. A sewer worker. He was a mess. But he looked like he'd been stabbed. That would explain the knife. I could see a keyring that had fallen out of his pocket. Did I take it? Yes. I work up the nerve to snatch the keyring away and put it in my own pocket. I have pocketed your keyring, sir. It is now my keyring. There was a hint of fresh air here. I must have been near an exit. I wondered, what did that key I found on the sewer worker do? And what was a videotape I found? Dare I go back? I now have 2 keys. I guess I gotta go down and down, down. I used the keyring to unlock the door. The shelf full of security tapes was strictly organized, though covered in dust. Looked like the tape I found was the one from that was missing from the shelf. Wow, that was a mouthful. There was a dusty VCR on the security desk. I wondered what was on the VH tape I found. Did I play the tape? Oh, the video showed me attacked. The tape was stretched like somebody had tampered with it. Coming in! I can hear it! I had looked twice. There could have been 2 men. It looked like there could have been 2 men. I couldn't stand to watch that video again. Okay. I wondered what was on the tape and why it was thrown out. But you watched the tape. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. I know I've missed a lot. And sorry. I kinda don't like sewers. This must have been the other end of that ventilation shaft. Whoever used it could have gotten past that flooded room with this. Oh, so it looks like there's multiple ways to get through. The thought of that videotape still gave me the chills. Who was it that didn't want to be seen? And what was in that locked room? I gingerly climbed the ladder, my leg protesting with each step of the way. Suddenly, the awful smell of that sewer gave way to the dank scent of pine trees. And I'm in the forest. Okay, look, I'm going to leave it there because, well, I kind of want to break this into a few segments. This is going to be like an hour-and-a-half long game, so there's going to be quite a few segments, probably. And as you've noticed, I've missed a lot. So, I may eventually end up doing another playthrough and checking out or whatever, but it doesn't really matter right now. So, I will see you guys next time. I'm Zalantix. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!